What does it mean for Mr. Dorsey?
He has to work a little bit harder, probably. I think Anthony Noto was very well received by Wall Street, had a great reputation on the street. Actually, it was really developing his operational skills really over the last couple of years, really becoming much more than a CFO as he was originally hired, as he became promoted to Chief Operating Officer. You know, Jack Dorsey splitting his time between Square and Twitter. So, you know, it's nice to have someone who has a full-time job.
If I'm an investor in Square, I'm loving Jack Dorsey. If I'm an investor in Twitter, a long-term investor, I'm not loving Jack Dorsey as much as I would have been if I was in Square.
That's right.
Surely there's more pressure on him to pick a job now.
Absolutely. And I think I'm not sure there's necessarily a replacement for Anthony Noto. And in fact, I can tell you there's not internally. So the question is, are they going to go out and hire somebody to fill those shoes, and maybe even give the CEO role? Because I'm not sure you're going to find somebody who, you know, doesn't have, you know, the pedigree of an Anthony Noto out there to come and step in and be a COO when Jack is still there.
Facebook, Instagram crushing the likes of Snap, and I assume they're crushing the likes of Twitter. They're eating everyone to lunch. What's the future for Twitter? What's it going to become?
It's interesting. We just wrote a note today saying this might be the time for Twitter to consider a sale. You know, there are actually some headwinds, some tailwinds coming. They've actually seen their engagement go up. But the reality is, as a standalone company with 325 million subscribers, they are not getting the traction with the big digital advertisers. Quite frankly, no one else is, including Snap, as you mentioned. You know, 75 to 80% of the digital ad dollars are going to Facebook and Google. It's very tough to be a competitor with 325 million subscribers. So I think a sale is something they might consider.
You find a buyer, I'm sure they'll consider a sale. They can't find a buyer, can they?
I suspect they can. I think there's a lot that can be done with this platform. If you could put it onto a bigger platform, a bigger media company that might be looking to, you know, tap into those digital ad dollars, the online video ad dollars, we suspect that there might be some interest out there. And right now, you have a change in management that might create an opportunity.